Hi, I'm Brett Matsur, and this is Real Estate Matters. Today I'm going to tackle the question, is now the time to buy a home? And I don't have a black and white yes or no answer for you. So it really kind of depends on your situation. And so let's tackle that first. If you're looking at buying long-term meaning 10 years, a decade, I think that now is the time to buy. And the reason why is that for most people, you're always going to have a housing expense. You're either going to have to rent or you're either going to make a mortgage payment. You're going to do that for a roof over your head. Interest rates are sub 4% right now. Today's November 15th. They're around 3.5% for a 30-year fixed mortgage. Prices, they're not as low as they were in 2010, but they're higher than 2010, but they're still pretty low. From a general standpoint. So yeah, if that's the case, then I would say that now's the time to buy. You're going to be, there are some challenges in getting financing and such, but if you can buy and you're looking long-term, I think now's a good time to buy. If you're looking at buying short-term and your goal is to buy the home, get into the home, build equity, ride that market, speculate the market, and then in 2 years, when you're exempt from paying capital gains on your profits, you're going to take that money and put it into a bigger home, into a move-up home, then I would say no, that's a bad idea, because I think you're going to owe more on your home than what it's worth. Now, some of you might think, like, Brett, what are you talking about? The values are going up. We're seeing last year, this time, year over year increases in the median sales prices up like 15 to 17%. So what am I talking about? Here's what I think. Values were here in 2008. Then the mortgage, or in 2007, and then the market crashed. Went down to here. We lost 8 years of appreciation. That's around 2010, you started seeing them go up. So we went from here to here to here. Right, from here to here. Now we're here. So it went up. I think it's going to go back down to here. I think the market, the real estate bubble that has been created by the federal government and the big banks, they're keeping inventory off the market. They're keeping inventory low. There's a lot of people who can't sell their home right now because they've lost equity in their home. I think things are going to get worse before they get better. So for those of you that are thinking that you're going to buy now and ride a wave up in appreciation, it's not going to happen. It's going to pop, and you're going to end up losing if you sell within the next 10 years. So if your game plan would be to buy short-term, 2 years, and then rent out the property for the next 8 years, then it's a win. As long as you're cash flowing, as long as you're making more money than on the payment, which you very well could, then I think it's a good idea. So, to summarize, if you're buying long-term to live in the house, yes, now's a good time to buy. If you're buying short-term to move, cash out the equity, and buy something else, no. If you're buying short-term and then ultimately will turn it into a rental, yes. Now might be a good time to invest in real estate, but you got to make sure you cash flow. If you're not going to cash flow, don't rely on the appreciation because unless you're going to sell, more than 10 years down the road. Anyways, that's it for today's Real Estate Matters. If you have any questions, please email at brett@brettmatsur.com. You can also find me at Twitter at twitter.com/brettmatsura. And my favorite social media, you also find me on Facebook, facebook.com/brettmatsura. And my favorite is Google+, which just happens to be Google+, and you can find me, just Google my name, Brett Matsura. So there it is. Have a great day.